Men over 60. Drink 1 cup a day to shrink an enlarged prostate. Natural remedy revealed. If you're a man over 60 in America, chances are you've woken up more times at night than you can count just to use the bathroom. 2, 3, maybe even 5 times a night. And if you've ever wondered why this keeps happening and what you can do about it without jumping straight into prescriptions or surgery, stay tuned. Because by the end of this video, you'll know about 1 natural daily drink and a few lifestyle changes that can help support your prostate, improve your sleep, and give you your freedom back. Let's break this down in plain English. The medical term is benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. What does that really mean? Simply this: your prostate is enlarged. The prostate sits right below your bladder, wrapped around the tube that carries urine out of your body. When it gets bigger, it squeezes that tube, making your urine stream weak, stopping and starting, and leaving you with that frustrating feeling that your bladder never really empties. Now, here's the part that surprises most men. You are far from alone. In the United States, more than 14 million men are dealing with this right now. By age 60, about half of American men will already have symptoms. And by the time you hit 80, that number jumps to nearly 90%. Almost every man will face this issue at some point. Think of Robert, a 62-year-old retiree in Florida. For years, he thought he was the only one. He dreaded bedtime because he knew he'd be up 4 or 5 times, waking his wife each time, both of them exhausted by morning. He stopped taking long road trips with his friends because he was always worried about restroom stops. That's the hidden cost of BPH, not just the bathroom trips, but the loss of freedom, sleep, and confidence. But here's the shocking truth most men never hear. It's not too much testosterone causing this problem. In fact, your testosterone levels actually go down as you age. The real culprit is something else, and once you know what it is, you'll finally understand why this 1 daily drink can make such a difference. Most men believe their prostate enlarges because they still have too much testosterone. But here's the truth that surprises almost every senior I talk to. Your testosterone actually drops as you get older. What quietly rises is estrogen. And yes, men have estrogen too. The hidden driver behind this shift is an enzyme called aromatase. This enzyme takes the testosterone your body produces and converts it into estrogen. The more belly fat you carry, the more alcohol you drink, the more carbs and sugar you eat, the more active this enzyme becomes. That means less testosterone to keep your muscles strong, your energy steady, and your drive alive. And it means more estrogen feeding the growth of your prostate. Think about it this way. Every extra pound around your waist isn't just weight, it's a factory for estrogen. Every late-night beer or heavy carb meal adds fuel to that factory. Over time, that hidden process makes your prostate swell, weakens your flow, and robs you of restful sleep. It's not simply a man's hormone problem caused by too much testosterone. It's the loss of testosterone combined with an increase in estrogen, and that imbalance is what makes those nightly bathroom trips worse as the years go by. This is why enlarged prostate symptoms don't just happen randomly. There's a mechanism behind it. And once you understand this mechanism, you can actually take steps to slow it down and fight back naturally. That knowledge gives you power. Power to reclaim your nights, your confidence, and your freedom. And here's where it gets really important. Knowing the cause is only the first step. What makes this practical for you is seeing how real American seniors have applied this knowledge in daily life and the results they experienced. That's exactly what we'll uncover next in Part 4, where you'll hear the real story of a 67-year-old man who turned his nights around. Let me tell you about Robert, a 67-year-old retired veteran from Texas who lived with the silent signs of an enlarged prostate for years. Every night, without fail, he woke up 4 or 5 times to use the bathroom. By morning, he was exhausted, his energy gone before the day even started. He stopped joining his friends on fishing trips because he was embarrassed about constantly asking where the nearest restroom was. At home, his wife worried as she watched him grow weaker and more irritable. The man who once carried himself with confidence, now moving through life like a shadow of who he used to be. Robert thought this was just the price of getting older until he learned that it wasn't age alone but the hidden hormone shift we discussed earlier. When he discovered how aromatase was stealing his testosterone and feeding his prostate growth, something clicked. he decided to make a change. Instead of giving up, he started one natural daily routine combined with a few simple lifestyle adjustments, less late-night beer, lighter dinners, and a commitment to a natural remedy that supported his hormones. Within just a few weeks, the difference was undeniable. He was waking up maybe twice a night instead of 5 times, and for the first time in years, he slept through until morning. His energy returned, his mood lifted, and his confidence with his wife and his friends began to shine again. What once felt like a hopeless decline turned into proof that small, natural choices can change the course of your nights and your days. And here's the key takeaway. Robert's story is not unique. Countless seniors across America are finding that by understanding what drives prostate growth, they can take back control. Which brings us to something practical for you right now, the simple 1-cup remedy that can support your prostate daily. And before I share it, if you want to keep learning proven ways to fight the 7 silent signs of an enlarged prostate, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Now, let's talk about the one simple, natural remedy that Robert and many seniors like him found to be a turning point in their struggle with an enlarged prostate. It doesn't require expensive supplements, it isn't hidden behind complicated medical jargon, and you don't need to drive across town to a specialty store. In fact, it may already be sitting quietly in your kitchen, overlooked every single day. The remedy is built around something you've seen your entire life, the lemon. But not just the juice, the whole lemon peel included. Here's how you can prepare it. Take 1 whole lemon and wash it thoroughly. Do not peel it because the very part most people throw away is where the real power lies. Place the whole lemon into a blender with 1 glass of water and blend for about 30 seconds until the mixture is smooth. If you prefer a sweeter taste, you can add 5 to 10 drops of liquid stevia. And if you want to boost its benefits, half a cup of blueberries will not only make the drink more enjoyable, but also add a layer of antioxidants that further support your prostate health. 1 cup of this blend each day can become a small but powerful addition to your routine. Why focus on lemon peel? Science shows that the peel contains compounds that naturally inhibit an enzyme called aromatase. As we discussed earlier, aromatase is the culprit that steals your testosterone by converting it into estrogen. When that happens unchecked, your prostate continues to swell, your flow weakens, and your nights are stolen by constant trips to the bathroom. By drinking this daily lemon peel blend, you can slow down that conversion, keeping more of your testosterone working for you and less estrogen fueling prostate growth. And here's something many people don't know. Lemon peel carries 5 times more nutrients than the juice itself. So by consuming the whole fruit, you're not only supporting your prostate but also strengthening your body with vitamins, minerals, and compounds that enhance overall wellness. Think about what that means for your life. Imagine cutting those bathroom trips in half within a matter of weeks. Imagine waking up refreshed because you finally made it through the night without interruptions. Imagine sitting at the dinner table, enjoying time with your family without the constant urge to get up. This isn't a fantasy. It's a small, daily practice that countless seniors are already proving works for them. You don't have to wait for a prescription or surgery to begin taking action. You can start this today, right in your own kitchen. And here's my challenge to you. Commit to this remedy for 30 days. Write down how many times you wake up tonight, and then track your progress week by week. You might be surprised at how much difference one natural drink can make when combined with simple lifestyle changes. And before I reveal those easy but powerful lifestyle hacks, take a moment right now to subscribe and follow this channel. That way, you'll never miss the next tip, the next strategy, or the next silent sign you need to know. Because coming up in part 6, I'll share the daily habits that, when paired with this remedy, can transform your nights and your prostate health even further. A natural drink can be powerful, but lasting change comes when you combine it with daily habits that support your body. These are not complicated routines or expensive treatments. They are small, practical steps that seniors across America can start today. And the beauty is that these tweaks don't just help your prostate. They help your entire body age with more strength and dignity. Start with movement. After dinner, instead of sitting down in front of the TV right away, take a 10-minute walk. Around the block, through your neighborhood, or even inside the mall if the weather is cold. It doesn't matter where, it matters that you move. That gentle activity improves blood circulation, reduces pressure on your bladder, and signals to your body that it's time to wind down naturally. According to Harvard Health, men who walk daily reduce urinary symptoms by up to 25%. That's not just a number, it's a real difference you can feel in your nightly routine. The next step is a short stretch before bed, especially targeting the pelvic area. Just 3 minutes of simple pelvic stretching can release the hidden tension that builds up around the muscles supporting your prostate. That tension is one reason why urination feels slow or incomplete. When you release those muscles, your body finds it easier to empty the bladder fully, which means fewer urgent trips at night. Think of it like oiling the hinges of a door. It doesn't take much effort, but the difference in smoothness is immediate. Another hack that surprises many men is the bedtime drink swap. For decades, grabbing a beer or soda before bed might have felt like a reward after a long day. But both alcohol and sugary sodas feed aromatase activity, which we now know drives estrogen higher and testosterone lower. They also irritate the bladder and force your kidneys to work overtime. Instead, replace that late-night beverage with a cup of chamomile tea. Chamomile calms your body, helps your muscles relax, and signals your brain that it's time for deep, restorative sleep. Many seniors report that this one change alone reduced their nighttime bathroom trips. Each of these habits may feel small on their own. A short walk, a stretch, a tea instead of a beer. But together, they create a ripple effect that transforms your nights. You're not just managing symptoms, you're teaching your body a new rhythm, one that gives you more control, more comfort, and more rest. And for a man over 60, uninterrupted rest is not a luxury. It's the foundation for energy, focus, and quality of life. Now here's what matters most. These hacks are free, natural, and proven by countless seniors who have already put them into practice. You don't need to overhaul your life in one day. Start with one habit, then add another. Over weeks, you'll see the difference. And as we move forward, I want to show you how these daily choices connect to something bigger, your overall energy, your vitality, and the way you carry yourself as a man. Because in Part 7, we'll explore the hidden link between prostate health and your energy levels, and this could be the most eye-opening part of all. So stay with me, and don't forget to subscribe right now so you won't miss it. Here's the truth that rarely gets mentioned in a doctor's office. An enlarged prostate is not just about struggling in the bathroom or waking up at night. It is about the slow drain of your energy, your vitality, and even your sense of manhood. When aromatase steals your testosterone, your body doesn't simply lose hormonal balance. You lose drive, stamina, strength, and the spark that once defined who you are as a man. This is why so many American seniors in their 60s describe feeling constantly tired, less motivated, or unsure of themselves in ways they never experienced before. Think of testosterone as the engine that powers more than your muscles. It fuels your focus, your emotional resilience, and your ability to live with confidence. Studies from the Massachusetts Male Aging Study have shown that declining testosterone is directly linked not only to prostate enlargement, but also to reduced energy and decreased quality of life. In fact, nearly 30% of men over 60 report fatigue as one of their most persistent daily struggles, often connected to hormone imbalance. That means the symptoms you thought were just part of aging may actually be signs that your energy is being stolen, day by a process you can influence. Now, imagine for a moment what happens when you begin to reclaim that energy. Picture yourself on the golf course, playing all 18 holes without anxiously scanning for the nearest restroom. Imagine planning a road trip with your wife, enjoying the journey instead of worrying about constant bathroom stops. See yourself in the backyard with your grandkids, laughing and chasing them without hesitation, fully present in the moment. These are not fantasies. They are possibilities when you reduce estrogen dominance and support natural testosterone balance through smart, daily choices. The key shift here is perspective. This isn't just about fewer bathroom interruptions. It's about restoring the rhythm of your life. It's about waking up refreshed instead of drained, feeling motivated instead of sluggish, and knowing you have the strength to do the things you love. That's what every man truly wants, not just longer nights of sleep, but days filled with the energy to live fully. And when you combine natural remedies with lifestyle changes, You aren't just shrinking a prostate. You are reclaiming a sense of power that many men fear they've already lost. The story of your prostate is really the story of your life energy. Protect it, and you protect your future. And this brings us to the final and perhaps most important message of today's video: how to take what you've learned and turn it into lasting action. In Part 8, I'll recap the 7 silent signs of an enlarged prostate, show you why ignoring them is dangerous, and give you a clear call to action for reclaiming your health. So stay with me, because you won't want to miss the conclusion. Let's bring it all together. An enlarged prostate, or BPH, is one of the most common challenges seniors face, but it doesn't have to control your nights or your future. The science is clear. As men age, testosterone naturally declines while estrogen rises. That hormonal imbalance fuels prostate growth, weakens your flow, and robs you of rest. But you've also learned today that there are natural, practical ways to fight back. A single cup of lemon peel smoothie each day, combined with small but powerful lifestyle choices, a short evening walk, a few minutes of pelvic stretching, swapping beer or soda for calming tea, can make a remarkable difference. These are not extreme changes, but steady ones that help your body restore balance, give you deeper sleep, stronger flow, and a renewed sense of energy. So, here's my challenge for you. Starting tonight, write down how many times you wake up at night. Then commit to 30 days with this remedy and these habits. Track your progress, because when you see the change, it won't just be numbers on a page. It will be proof that you can take back control of your nights. And I want to hear from you. How many times do you wake up right now? Twice? 3 times? More? Drop your number in the comments. I read every single one, and your story might be the inspiration another man needs to finally take action. If this video gave you value, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share it with a friend, a brother, or a fellow veteran who may be struggling silently. No man should have to face this alone. And before you leave, don't miss what's coming next. And before you go, let me give you a quick preview of what's coming next. If today you learned how one simple daily drink and small lifestyle tweaks can ease the silent signs of an enlarged prostate, in our next video we'll go even deeper. I'll reveal 4 things to avoid if you have an enlarged prostate, Senior's Guide. These are the everyday habits and choices that quietly make your symptoms worse, even when you think you're doing nothing wrong. Knowing what not to do is just as powerful as knowing what to start. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because you don't want to miss this guide. It could save you from years of restless nights and frustration.